guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a drugstore fall makeup tutorial. It was time, and I actually just got a brand new studio within the office space that we have. So this is the very first video I'm filming from the studio. I'll insert some clips of us setting up. As I was setting up, I asked on Instagram what content you guys want to see, and so many people said they wanted to see a fall drugstore makeup tutorial, something smoky, sultry, but still wearable. So this is what I came up with using all drugstore makeup, except for one little surprise at the very end, which was not part of the plan, but it just organically happened, so I just threw it in there. The past few weeks have been absolutely crazy as we were getting ready for a launch for Persona. We actually launched nail polishes, which if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably already seen it, but I am so excited that we have a nail polish collection. I love doing my own nails, especially around this time where you can't really go get your nails done. It just comes in handy. So this is a 10-free formula, which means it's free of 10 chemicals, and it's made in the US. I'm just so happy and proud of the collection. We have 7 shades, and I'm wearing Midnight today. So anyway, now that the launch is done, the collection is out, I feel like I have a little more time to sit down and film looks and other things for my YouTube channel. So anyway, I feel like I can keep going and blabbering, but I'm going to stop here so we can go ahead and get started with the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get into it. So for my foundation, I feel like I always use this one, and then I recently got this one. It's relatively new. I honestly don't know if it's just like a packaging thing or if it's like a new formula, but this one, it seems like is for normal to oily skin, and then this one is normal to dry skin, which this explains why I love this formula, because I have really dry skin. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick to this one because I love it so much. My shade is 310, in case you're wondering. I always forget to mention that. I'm just gonna buff this all over my skin using my kabuki brush. This is the IT Cosmetics double-ended kabuki brush. Such a great one for foundation. This pimple right here hurts so bad, and it's also so swollen, it looks uneven. My skin looks already so much better, just like more even, you know? We just got back from Cabo, so I feel like I'm still nice and tanned, except for my face, so I always go a little bit darker on my foundation. Cabo was so nice, you guys. Oh my god, I was so nervous to leave the country because of COVID, but I don't know, we felt really safe. We obviously wore masks throughout, except for when we were dining outside, and traveling was fine too. I feel like we were just all wearing masks on the flight, and yeah, I don't know, I just felt okay. For my concealer, again, I feel like I have these two that I love so much. The Maybelline Instant Age Rewind is like one of my favorites, and then this one is like a newer favorite. It's the Physicians Formula Natural Defense Concealer. They're both really good, so I'll change it up and use this one since I use the Maybelline foundation. I like to just apply a little bit underneath my eyes, a little on top of my nose, just like the center. It's my first time filming from the studio, so hopefully everything turns out okay in terms of audio and lighting and all that stuff. I feel like the first few times is always learning and changing and adjusting, but hopefully everything's good. This is such a great formula. It's very natural on the skin. And then to set my under eyes and my T-zone, I'm going to use another Physicians Formula product. This is the Natural Defense Powder. It's in the shade Light. And I'm just going to use a fluffy brush and dust this. I'm not going to like bake or anything. I feel like my forehead is shining today. I have so much like oils and moisturizer and all sorts of things because my skin just feels so dry with all the weather changes. For my bronzer, I'm gonna use this CoverGirl palette. I've been using this for a while now, and I just really wanna use a cream product, so that's why I'm gonna use this, but I'm just gonna use the middle shade, and I'm just gonna get that on the hollows of my cheeks just to like lightly contour the face and a little bit on the jawline. And then for my blush, again, I want to use a cream product, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this e.l.f. palette. It's got 4 different shades. I think I'm going to go with this shade right here. I guess it's my first time using this palette. It looks beautiful. And I always like to smile and apply the blush on the apples of my cheeks. I feel like that's just like the most youthful way of applying blush. Everyone has a little bit of a different technique though. Some people hate blush on the apples of the cheeks. They like to really lift and apply the blush kind of on the outer corners. Oh, this is so beautiful. And then I always like to get some blush on my nose because it just kind of ties everything together a little bit better. I'm gonna go back to my powder and I'm just gonna apply a little more underneath the eyes because I feel like it's starting to crease a little bit, and just a little bit around the larger pores because If you have larger pores or imperfections like scars and things like that, you always want to powder it because that really diffuses and mattifies the area and kind of hides the texture a little bit better. I'm gonna move on to my brows, and I feel like this product is pretty much the only product I like to use on my brows from the drugstore, unless there's like a new one that you guys know of that you would recommend. But this is the e.l.f. Cosmetics Brow Pencil. It's just the best texture and the best color range, so I really do like this a lot. And super creamy, so I like to just apply this kind of all over and then brush the hair upwards. I feel like I get so serious sometimes when I'm doing makeup. Oh, it's so funny. I'm really into it. I feel like brows just lift the face instantly. I'm gonna put a little bit of highlighter on. This is the Revlon Skin Light highlighter. It's just this beautiful golden shade. Look at that. I'm actually gonna just use my fingers just to apply a little bit on the high points of the cheeks. Even though it's powder, it's actually pretty nice with the fingers. And then a little bit on the tip of the nose to kind of lift that. I'm gonna use a brow gel on my brows because I feel like they're starting to fall. This is the Maybelline Brow Fast Sculpt, and this is so nice. I think it's relatively new, I wanna say, unless they've launched new shades, but it's really, really nice. I feel like Maybelline just kills it. I feel like their products are so nice, so just like luxurious, I feel. And the quality is always so amazing. Like the brush of this is so impressive. I don't know if you guys can see, but it has dual-ended like different textures, so you can really do a lot with it. Okay, now I'm gonna move on to the eyes, which is gonna be kind of the hero and the focus of the look. I have this palette right here from Koki Cosmetics, which is technically a drugstore brand, but it's a UK brand, and I'm really impressed with their products as well. They have such good quality products, and I haven't tried this palette yet, but it looks so beautiful. I did swatch it earlier just to see what color I wanna play with, and I think I'm gonna do a wash of color with like a smudged cat eye. That's kind of what I have in my mind. So let's just go ahead and get started and see where it takes us. I'm gonna start with this shade. It's like that perfect peachy pink shade. So although it's a pop of color, it's more of like a muted color, so it's not like a spring pink, you know, which I think would be really beautiful for fall. So I'm just gonna apply this all over my eyelids and then take it all the way to the crease. I'm gonna grab a fluffy brush and really blend this on the crease. I'm gonna use this powder with the fluffy brush, and I'm gonna blend out all of the harsh edges towards the crease and the brow bone so that it's nice and diffused. I'm gonna use this Revlon black liner, and this is super, super creamy. So I'm gonna do a really tight kind of cat eye and then start to smudge it. And I'm gonna start with applying this on the inner rim first. And I always look really weird when I do this. And then I'm going to start to apply this really, really close to my lash line. Uh-oh. No, lights, turn on, turn on. These lights like turn off when you're not moving around here. Oh no, it's gonna mess up my lighting. So I'm gonna blend this with a pencil liner, and you wanna be super, super quick with this because these liners dry so fast, and once it's dry, it's really hard to kind of maneuver, which I feel like that's what happened here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up a little bit of this brown shade and mix it with this purple shade, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that right on top of that liner and just a little bit above it. So I'm starting to really smudge and smoke this out. Definitely do one eye at a time because, like I said, since the liner dries so fast, you want to make sure that you're moving really quickly. Just using a clean brush here to really drag that, create, again, kind of that cat eye effect to really elongate the eyes. I'm also going to smudge the bottom lash line, not with a liner, but just with the shadows. So again, I'm just going to mix that purple with the brown shade. Although it's like really hard to tell that there's any purple undertone, I feel like it kind of helps deepen that color, that brown color, so I kind of like it. So I'm just gonna do the same thing, really smudge this, and take it all the way to the inner corners. Haven't done like a super dramatic smoky eye in a minute, so feels very good. The key is to really blend everything so seamlessly, so you always want to have a really nice and clean, fluffy brush. So once you're done with the application, you can just pick it up and really blend everything. It just looks really diffused and all the colors kind of just melt into each other, which is really nice. Oh, that's looking really cute. I'm going to curl my lashes. For my mascara, I'm going to try this Bambi Eye Mascara. This is by L'Oreal. I haven't tried this one yet. The brush looks very interesting. Look at that. Since I'm not going to wear lashes, I'm hoping this is going to give me a lot of volume. So let's just give it a go and see where it goes. Okay, this is really nice. I like it. It's not like the most volumizing, but it kind of volumizes and lengthens a decent amount. Like I said, it's not like the most volumizing mascara, but not terrible. So lately I've been skipping mascara on my bottom lashes. If anything, I just put a little bit on the outer corners just to really elongate the eyes. But I feel like, I don't know, it just doesn't run throughout the day as much when I avoid applying mascara on my bottom lashes. So if I'm gonna apply it, oh my God, I just dropped that all over my pants. Okay, so what I was saying is if I'm gonna apply it, I just focus on the outer corners and it looks good. The last thing I'm gonna do on my eyes is I'm gonna apply that pinky peachy shade, again, this one right here, on my bottom lash line, just to give it a little more color. Now I feel like the eyes are done. I love how it turned out because it's smoky and kind of smudged, but at the same time it's quite wearable, I would say. For fall, there's not that much going on since the shadow is very simple, so I really like it. And everything, the smokiness is really, really tight to the lash line, which makes it that much more, I guess, wearable and a little bit on the more natural side. So for my lips, for some reason, this color is really calling my name because, as you can tell, I'm feeling very vampy today, but I don't know if I'll actually keep it because it might be a little too much with the smoky eye, but I'm just gonna give it a try. This is the Burts Bees Liquid Lipstick in number 822. Let's just see how it goes. Okay, I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I feel like you can totally wear this, but I think I want to try something a little bit more on the lighter side just because, again, the eyes are pretty dark, so I feel like it's a little too much for my taste. So let's give something else a try. I'm going to try this Neutrogena color stick in number 90. It's called Classic Nude. So I definitely like this lipstick a lot better. I feel like it's nude and neutral, which makes the eyes, again, the focus of the look. However, I feel like we're missing a lip liner. I feel like there's like an ombre effect missing. I don't have a drugstore lip liner with me, so I'm gonna reveal something we're launching in December, and KB's probably gonna kill me for doing this because it's quite early, but I don't have anything else, and I think the look is gonna be more complete with a lip liner. So this one is called Rosewood, and it is launching in December, I believe. And surprise! Okay, I definitely think this is much better. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit. So that is it for this tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know which lip color you prefer more in the comments below. I'm definitely a nude girl, especially when the eyes are dark and dramatic. But yeah, I feel like you could go either way. It just depends on your comfort level. So let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite. And also let me know what you guys want to see next. And I'll see you in the next one. Mwah. Bye guys. And it's the Physician... Oh my gosh, let me say that again. Okay, this cover, well, and this was filming from, look how pretty my nail color is. Midnight all the way.